Darby. Welcome to my channel. If it's not your first time watching, welcome back. Who is she? I told y'all when Aramis figured out that you could buy wigs like sneakers, I'm going to be a new person every video, okay? So today we are unicorn mermaid hair. I will link the description, I will link the details if I can find them online to this wig that I'm wearing in the description box below. But today we are talking about the Fenty Cheeks Out Cream Bronzer Contour, especially in the shade Toffee Tease. This is literally the first time that I've tried this product, the first time I opened this box, so I'm excited to use it. So if you're interested in learning about this product before we go any further, since you're already here, please hit the subscription box right over here. Once you hit that subscription box, hit the bell so you can always know when I upload. And yeah, without further ado, a thumbnail. Let's get into the Fenty Cheeks Out Cream Bronzer first impression. Alright y'all, so I have done everything except for my contour, blush, and highlight, which are usually like my last few things, because I am so excited and a little nervous to jump into this product for the day. So the product we are talking about, well first, because this is another new product that I tried, I did get a chance to try the Fenty Beauty Translucent Powder today. I tried it in the shade, excuse me, the Pro Filter Translucent Retouch Setting Powder. I have the mini. This is in the shade Honey, so I use that to set my under eye, as well as my forehead, and just all the areas that I highlighted. And I will say, I like it. It is a touch warmer than Sasha Buttercup's powder, and slightly more yellow than Ben Nye Topaz's powder. And sometimes I mix the two together. Y'all know I love some Sasha, but I think this is a really good, like, if Sasha doesn't work for you, or you're just looking for a good setting powder to use and you're in my general tone, this has a nice warmth to it. I didn't do like a full review of it today because it's not what today's video is about, but if you can kind of see, ignore my broken nail, if you can kind of see the color, it has a really nice like yellowish golden undertone, which I think is perfect for eyes. And I have not done like a full wear test with it, but it's been good so far. So that's my little mini review of the Pro Filter Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Honey. But the star of the show, what we're here for today, is the Fenty Cheeks Out Cream Bronzer in the shade Toffee Tease. Now first, I have got to give a shout out to We Thrift, because they sent me these products. Y'all know, okay, y'all know I love a discount code, I love a way to save money, I love all the above. And We Thrift is essentially a way where you don't have to do the Googling, you don't have to YouTube and find all these discount codes and keep trying them and hoping they work. So when you go to We Thrift, you can find the store and they'll show you what coupons they have. Like right now, I think they have a 20% off coupon for Fenty. When I looked, it was 30% off for Fenty. So I'll make sure I link them in the description box below. So I just wanted to shout them out for sending these products, because we love a sale and we love a steal. So I'm excited to have a new place like where I can find coupon codes when I don't have my own discount code or don't have to do all the research. Anywho, so we're trying this today. I know she came out with this and the cream blush. Y'all, cream products have just not been my ministry, so I was afraid to try the blush. I've seen some reviews and they looked real light and real frosty, which isn't usually my thing. But this, okay, this is the shade Toffee Tease. Just look. I have not tried it yet. You can see this is untouched pan here. Just look how warm and rich this looks. So it comes in, I believe, 7 shades. Most of them being pretty deep, which you know is why we stand Rihanna. And Toffee Tease is actually the darkest. So I got a little spicy and I did go ahead and get the darkest, because the one previous to this, which is chocolate, it seemed like it would work for me, but it seemed like it would, I don't know, when I really want to cut and really shave off the quarantine fatigue, I need a deep color. So I'm going to swatch this with the other ones that I typically use so we can kind of see how it compares to the products that I generally use to contour. I will go ahead and give a disclaimer. She calls this a bronzer, but it's not giving me bronze. For some reason, I just feel like cream and it's giving me more contour, so I'm going to use it as a contour. So y'all know I love to give you the details. So here's what Fenty Beauty has the Cheeks Out cream bronzer. That's like a tongue twister to me. Listed as, so fresh, bronze, glowy, easy to blend, light as air, sweat resistant. We'll see. Non-greasy cream bronzer that effortlessly melts into skin for a natural looking bronze soft contour. So I guess she's saying it could be, it says bronze or soft contour. Okay, so she's giving it that it can be both. So I'm gonna use this contour. I want it to effortlessly melt, and I also don't want it to be a grease problem. I'm oily combination, so this is for my oily combo girls. We know that cream products can get a little wild, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. So let me swipe what I usually use, okay? So I'm gonna do on my arms, it's gonna get a little messy. This is Black Opal in the shade Black Walnut, and I'm gonna do them this way. Look at me, swiping like a beauty guru. This is Juvia's Place in the shade Zambia, which I know is notably more red. I've never done these beside each other, so that's, oh, okay. Yeah, Black Walnut is when I'm trying to really chisel and really let y'all know that I'm out here contouring. Zambia is a little bit more of my natural shade, and then every now and then I pop out with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Deep Dark 58. This one is on the wand, so it's going to swatch a little differently. Boom. So here are my three typical go-to. Noted that these, I would call these drugstore. These will all be on the left side of Ulta, so I would call these drugstore. Now let's go in with Fenty. I feel like I want to use a brush because I just don't want to dip my hand in this, maybe. So I'm going to go in. Again, this is Toffee Tease. Ooh, she's creamy. I like that this color isn't a super neutral brown. But it feels rich, like in color. So let's see. So that at the very bottom, this is Black Opal, this is Juvia's Place, ColourPop, and then we have the Toffee Tease. I'll be honest, y'all, I probably could have done chocolate, which is a shade above this, like one shade lighter, I believe. Yes. But because I have these other three shades, I feel like I want a range of contour. So if I'm gonna go in, I wanna go in for it. And I still think that light-handedly, because this is cream, this can be blended to still work for me. So that's what I'm gonna do. So now that I kind of can get an idea of where I'm working with this, like I know how I typically use the Black Opal, I feel like I know how to work with this one. By the way, did I not mention this? So this retails for $32 on the Fenty Beauty website. As I said, We Thrift has coupons, so you can get it for a little bit cheaper. I'm going to go in, pull this sucker back. Y'all know I'm not putting that wig on until I have to. I'm gonna go in with this random brush that I usually use for my contour. And I'm gonna go lights because we've seen that she's dark. Y'all know I get a little carried away. I haven't been tanning like I normally would in the summer. So I'm just gonna kind of stipple this in. And let's see what we can do with her. You know, with the dark shade, I feel like it's just about using a light hand more so than the shade. Oh, let me tell you something. Rihanna about to give me, this contour is about to be my new workout routine because I'm just trying to make sure I'm not getting too wild because yes, so what I like about the Toffee Tease versus the chocolate, which felt a little bit warmer, that might have been a bronzer, but I feel like this is giving me real contour. Don't worry, y'all, I'm gonna blend this out. It's not gonna get too wild. I'm just trying to go in and start the process. So I'm just gonna go under the cheekbone, and then I'm gonna go around the hairline. I'm going really lightly. Like when I show y'all this pan, you'll see how little product I'm actually using, which I like because I'm cheap. So if I'm paying $32 for a bronzer, I like that I don't have to use a lot of product for this. I'm just gonna create a little bit of shadow. Yeah. Just a little bit of shadow. I'm gonna go a little bit more. Stay with me. Okay, so now that I've done that, and I know y'all see the product, I'm gonna go in with This is a foundation blender from Ulta. It's literally like near their Real Techniques products. I will hopefully be able to find the brand and tag it. But this is just really good for blending product out. It's just a really dense foundation blender. It's crazy because I feel like the line looks so much harsher on camera than it does in person. I'm gonna take, not adding any product to this brush, and I'm just gonna kind of bounce it right near my, kind of the curve of my eyebrow, just to create a little bit of shadow there, like the fake effect of contouring my nose without actually doing it. Then take this brush again and just smooth that all out. I'm gonna go in now with that same mini Pro Filter retouch powder, and I'm gonna kind of carve out underneath here just to soften that a little bit. And like I said, this is my first time using this, so I generally, the first time I used that black walnut, it was wild. So I generally play with kind of my placement, if I want to use a sponge next time or anything like that. But it blended out beautifully. I do like that. It blended out beautifully. I would actually love to get one of the lighter shades and see if I could use that at all for any kind of highlighting or even just concealing, because I do like the quality and the texture of the cream. It didn't move around a lot, but it was blendable, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna go right under that. Right under that contour, and just kind of soften that line and get that to all start blending together. Then I'm gonna go in with, this Fenty powder, and really lightly, I'm just gonna kind of around my mouth try to touch it up. Taking my contour brush, I am gonna do some powder like setting over that. I'm gonna go with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deep and just go over all those areas just to set that cream, because like I said, I'm oily combination and I do have a fear that this powder may shift a bit. I keep looking at it on camera because in person, I don't know what this face I keep doing is like. In person, what I'm seeing on the mirror is a lot softer than what I'm seeing on the camera, so I'm just editing and tweaking, and y'all know you play with stuff around until you get exactly like you want, to where I'm liking how it's coming off on camera too, as well as in person. Because the one thing you don't want is to think you be in person and then you take a picture with flash and they tell you about yourself. So then I'm gonna go in, y'all know the go-to. First of all, I need to buy more of both of these. My blush in the shade Raisin and MAC, and then the shade Taj Mahal and NARS. These products are just so worth it to me no matter what the price, because I've had both of these for over 2 years. I know I don't listen to the dates on makeup, but they're powder products, so I feel like it's okay. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of blush here, spray with my Fix Plus, and then my Scandinavia, which I've already done a video on why this is so bomb. Then I'm just gonna take my fan brush. I don't know what happened that I started using this like 3 days ago. I started using the fan brush again for my highlighter. But I'm gonna use the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek highlighter in the shade Avalon. I honestly think they discontinued this. This was still one of the oddest makeup products just because of the texture of it. And just highlight a little bit. I mean, that cheek is snatched, honey. Okay, and I think that does it. So overall, my quick review on the Fenty Cream Cheeks Out Bronzer Contour. First impression is, well, number one, can we just stand Rihanna for A? Number one, can we just stand Rihanna for A, always having great packaging, B, blacking out her entire company on Tuesday and not making a single sale. Anyways, but I think I like this product. I love this shade, even if it is deep for me. I love this shade of brown. It is not similar to a lot of browns that I've seen in other beauty lines. It's like warm, but it's neutral, but it's rich, but it's soft. So I definitely like that. As you can see, I feel like I'm probably getting makeup all over myself. I am. I feel like it's deeper than the Black Walnut, but it's warmer. So it's just, I just love the shade. So I definitely feel like I want to get the next lightest shade to also see how that works. It blended easily, but it didn't shift and like get patchy. So I like how it blended out. For $32, I feel like this is a good buy, only because the pan seems like it's gonna last a really long time, because I barely even touched the pan to do my face today. And I love the filt'r setting powder. I think in my warmer months, like summer months, I think it definitely is a better fit than the Sacha Buttercup for my shade. And price wise, like I said, I think they're a good deal. I mean, I don't want to become a Fenty stan page, but if the girl keeps putting out products that are great, then I'm gonna keep standing. So if you guys want to see the Cheeks Out blush, let me know. Maybe I'll check out and see if We Thrift has some more coupon codes that work on the blush. But as of now, I like this, especially because I know that if we were in the real world and I was on my Kat Von D 78, like my real summer shade, I know that this would be perfect. But still, for like when I'm chiseling out, like I said, I think this is good. So yeah, I'm finished getting dressed. I'll put the details to the wig I had on in the beginning in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.